It was a joke, not a request. But she'd been the one to ask for that egg in the ultrasound room. She was the reason Irene thought she needed to atone for an event that was never her fault, ruining the woman's life in the process. Which was what Tess still didn't understand. Why did you confess? She shifted forward, knowing you could lose everything. Irene tilted her head, not looking at Tess, but just past her. She let out a long sigh. I couldn't sleep. She lowered her gaze. It started after my mom died. We were close. She was my everything. And I just kept thinking of you. The child you lost, the utter agony in your eyes as you came in for your follow-up. No baby, no womb. I'd lay in bed at night, racked with guilt, thinking about the fact that you had a child out there and didn't know it. Then I saw Catherine Matheson walking through the park with your little girl. And I thought of her, of what I'd done to her. How, because of me, she would never know her real mother. If someone had done that to me, if I'd missed out on knowing my mom, Irene swallowed. I couldn't live with it anymore. I'd played God, and as a result, your child was being raised by someone else. Mrs. Matheson's child had died. Irene paused. My mom always told me to do the right thing. And I hadn't, and I knew I could never change that. But I could confess, accept whatever consequences were coming to me. Tess stared, uncertain what to say. I'm so sorry, said Irene, taking Tess's hand. I know it won't change anything, and I don't expect you to forgive me, but since you're here, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Tess looked at their hands. I do forgive you. I'm glad, now at least, that it happened. Irene leaned forward.